Welcome to Day 2 of Shishya's Mini Online Dance Festival. I am Sandhya Mahadevan from Shishya School's Performance Academy. Today's focus is on Abhinaya, or storytelling. Our main feature today is a medley of dance theater or Abhinaya pieces put together by our Shishyas, which showcase their ability to dig deep into their stories from Indian mythology that form the backbone of Bharatanatyam and the Natya aspect of this ancient art form. Our Shishyas spend their valuable summertime every year working in small groups and researching a story on a specific god or goddess and look at the unique stories and add their perspectives on what was once perceived as good or bad. We also have a unique Abhinaya item by Guru Sukanya. Thrown into the mix are also mother-daughter-in-law, adult duo, and some fun pre-recorded items for your enjoyment. Please watch, enjoy, share with family and friends, and don't forget to leave us positive feedback.
Namaste, Vanakkam, welcome everybody. Begin our amazing intermediate 1 group. They are going to do our summer project. They're going to start us off on the summer project presentations. We have 2 groups performing today. Hope you enjoy and support our kids as they learn the art of storytelling, the art of Natya. Thank you.
Once upon a time, there was a demon named Mahishasura. He was a demon, part human and part buffalo. He found great happiness in hurting people. One day, he decided to pray to Lord Brahma, wanting a food that would make him invincible. Mahishasura meditated, fasting, and praying on one foot for thousands of years. His plan worked. Lord Brahma was pleased with Mahishasura's dedication. Lord Brahma asked, "I will give you any boon you want. What would you like?" Mahishasura said, "I do not want any man or god to kill me." Mahishasura was sure no woman would be strong enough to ever kill him. Lord Brahma granted him his wish. Now that Mahishasura thought he was invincible, he and the other Asuras went about hurting and killing everyone on Earth. He practically destroyed Earth. The land was covered in darkness. He went to fight other gods in heaven. Even Indra's thunderbolt could not withstand the Asura's attack. He drove all the gods away from heaven. The gods were very distressed. They decided to ask Lord Shiva for help. Lord Shiva and Vishnu and Brahma concentrated and used their radiant energies to find a solution. Their energy took form of a divine lady with 10 arms called Durga. All the gods approached Durga and gave her their weapons. Lord Vishnu gave her the mighty Sudarshan Chakra. Lord Brahma gave her the pitcher. Lord Varna gave her the arrows. Lord Yama gave her the spear. Lord Indra gave her the thunderbolt. Lord Vishwakarma gave her the axe. Lord Kala gave her a sword. Lord Indra's white elephant gave her the bell. Lord Shiva gave her the trident. The Himalayas gave her a lion. She mounted the fiery lion and roared. It was a roar that shook mountains and created huge waves in the sea. Durga battled Mahishasura for 10 days. On the 10th day, Durga chopped off Mahishasura's head.
Ganesha and his brother Lord Kartikeya often argued and fought with each other. One day, they stumbled upon a fruit in the forest. They each wanted the fruit as their own, and they fought over it, hoping there would be the victor to take the fruit. Suddenly, their father, Lord Shiva, arrived. He recognized the fruit as something that bestows immortality and knowledge. He told them whoever could go around the universe thrice and come back would get the fruit. Kartikeya had the idea to go on his peacock to fly around the universe. Lord Ganesha, on the other hand, simply walked 3 times around his parents, telling them that they were his universe. Lord Shiva was so impressed that he gave Lord Ganesha the fruit. Suddenly, Lord Kartikeya came back thinking he had won, but was maddened to see that he didn't get the fruit. That's the end.
Beginners 2 at Shishya are our 2 brand new teachers, India Kumar and Ilya Kumar.
So this is beginners 2. We have Adi, wave, Lakshita, Shivani, you can step out a little, and Shrey. And they're going to be performing their summer project on Saraswati, and this is a little script on how Saraswati was.
Brahma is the god of creation. He has 5 heads. Brahma created the universe, but he thought it was missing something. Brahma realized what was missing from the world was knowledge. Brahma then created goddess Saraswati. She was born from his mouth. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. She sits on a white lotus flower. Saraswati has 4 hands. With one hand, she plays the veena. With her other hand, Saraswati holds a bug, crystal beads, and a pot of water. Saraswati helped Brahma bring knowledge and order to the universe. But Saraswati helped the sun, the moon, and the stars were created. Brahma married Saraswati. He has 5 heads, so he can watch her anywhere. Today, Saraswati is worshipped during the 10 days festival called Navaratri. We perform the Saraswati Puja by showing our books in order to learn knowledge. Krishna wears a nana. Krishna plays a flute. Krishna is as beautiful as the sky. Krishna has 7 brothers. Krishna herds the cows. Krishna is Yashoda's son. Krishna holds the Govardhan mountain. Krishna defeated Kalinga the snake.
Once upon a time, the virtuous sage Shilaga started to pray to Lord Shiva. He did not have any children of his own and wanted a special child blessed by Lord Shiva. He prayed devoutly in tapas, and after many years, Lord Shiva appeared at his side. Pleased with his dedication, he asked Shilaga to wake up and tell him which boon he desired. Shilaga told him he only wished to have a child, and Lord Shiva told him he should have one soon. The next day, he went out to farm, and as he was plowing, he found a baby who was as bright as the sun. Shilaga took him home and named him Nandi. He was a brilliant boy who learned everything quickly. Many years later, 2 sages, Mitra and Raja, visited Shilaga. Shilaga told themselves to make them comfortable in his home. When it came time to leave, they asked for the sage's blessing. They blessed Shilaga first to have a happy and long life. Then Nandi bowed to them, and the two sages looked slightly sad. They said, "Be well, son. Be good to your parents and teachers." Shilaga had noticed the sad expression of the sages and asked them what was wrong. They told him that they could not wish Nandi a long life as that was not his fate. Shilaga was horrified and slowly walked home. Later, when Nandi asked his father what was wrong, Shilaga expected Nandi to become very sad. However, he started laughing and Shilaga was very perplexed. Nandi told him that since Shilaga had seen Lord Shiva, he should not be afraid of what the sages said. He told his father that he didn't think Lord Shiva would let anything happen to them. The next day, when Nandi was doing his penances, he was praying devoutly to Lord Shiva, who appeared beside him. Nandi thought there was nothing more he could ask from Lord Shiva, but he realized that his wish was to be with Lord Shiva forever. Lord Shiva told him that he had just lost the bull in which he would travel on, so Nandi will now have the face of a bull. He told Nandi that Nandi would be his companion, vehicle, and friend. By sheer devotion, Nandi was able to overcome and rewrite his fate. Thank you.
Shiva expounds the mystery of the Vedas to Parvati. Parvati listened intently. Years pass and Shiva continues. Parvati's attention begins to lag, making Shiva annoyed.
The Vedas are not for you. You are no better than a common fisherwoman. May you be born as one.
Parvati disappears, leaving Shiva to regret his actions. As Shiva grieves, his faithful servant Nandi comes up with a plan.
Nandi, I cannot live without Parvati.
Why don't you go down to earth and marry Parvati? I have a plan.
Meanwhile, newborn Parvati lay under a punam tree. She was found by the chiefs of the Parvas, a clan of fishermen. The chief adopted her and named her Parvati, as she was a gift from the gods. Parvati grew up into a beautiful fisherwoman. The chief taught Parvati how to fish and row boats. Nandi, Shiva's loyal servant, commences his plan and takes the form of a shark. He heads for the coast where the Parvas lived. The Parvas tried to shift Nandi, but before they could act, Nandi attacked. Days passed and the sharks became a regular threat. The chief had an idea. I will offer the hand of my daughter to whoever captures the shark. Many young men tried and failed. Parvati and the chief prayed to Shiva to save them from the shark. O compassionate one, save us from the shark.
Lord, come to our rescue. Save us in our time of need.
Shiva heard Parvati's prayer. Shiva appeared before the chief as a young fisherman. I have come to catch the shark. Good luck. Our tribe will be indebted if you succeed. Shiva heads towards the sea with the net in his hand. Nandi, knowing it was Shiva, gave in. Shiva caught the shark in his net.
Oh, sorry.
Shiva remained and leaves with Nandi to Mount Kailash.
garland of flowers. The nymph noticed that Durvasa was allured by the garland, and she decided to give the garland to him. When Durvasa returned to the heavens, he saw Indra on his elephant, Airavata. My lord, I was roaming earth and I found these beautiful flowers, and I wish to bestow them upon you.
Thank you, my sage. I'm unsure what to do with these flowers, so I will keep these flowers on top of my elephant's head.
Indra's elephant was annoyed by the strong fragrance of the flowers, and because of this, he threw the flowers down and stomped on them carelessly.
How dare you drop the flowers so carelessly?
I'm sorry, my sage. My elephant was irritated by the fragrant scent of the garland.
I ought to teach you a lesson. I will make sure that you will be cast down from your position of reign over the three worlds, just as the garland was cast down.
Notices that chaos has taken over. Illusions running everywhere, houses on fire, and demons terrorizing. The gods and the demons are fighting. The demons win, the gods lose their powers. In dire need of help, the gods go to Vishnu. Vishnu directs them to turn the ocean to restore their powers. The gods wrap a snake around the mountain in the water and start pulling it towards them. But the demons, content with their newfound power, start doing anything they can to stop the ocean from being churned. The demons grab the other end of the snake and start tugging the other way. The monument starts to sink into the ocean, and Lakshmi, a full-grown adult, emerges on a lotus flower along with the elixir of life for the gods to restore their power. This allows a balance to be restored. After being born, Lakshmi is taken to the city of Indralok, where she meets Vishnu. She admires Vishnu for his struggles to get the elixir, to which he humbly responds that this is his duty to keep his people happy. Lakshmi was entranced by Lord Vishnu's humble personality and how he does not succumb to the power he has. She asks Vishnu to marry him, and thus the two get married and live together happily.
In the deep woods of the forest, Rama, Sita, and Lakshman were in their new home after being sent away by their dad's third wife. Ravana's sister, Sarpanika, sees Lakshman and falls in love with him. She tries to come and talk to Lakshman, but angers him instead. Lakshman gets so mad that this devilish woman is bothering him, that he cuts off her nose. Sarpanika is so hurt, so she runs home to her older brother and tells him what happened. I saw this handsome man in the woods, and I wanted to go talk to him. He got so mad at me and cut off my nose, he explained to Ravana. She has a beautiful sister-in-law named Sita. Go take her away. Angered by what happened to his sister, Ravana goes into the forest looking for a beautiful woman. Eventually, he comes across a small hut and sees a pretty girl inside. Just by looking at her beauty, he knows it's Sita. He falls in love with her immediately and takes her to Lanka to hold her hostage. Meanwhile, back in the forest, Rama and Lakshman are worried sick since Sita is gone. After hours and hours of searching for Rama's wife, they come to a realization that Ravana captured her. They rush to Lanka only to find a huge battle waiting for them. Getting Sita back would not be easy. A big battle starts. Rama, Lakshman, and Ravana fight and fight, and Sita watches. Rama keeps throwing arrows at each of Ravana's head, but they grow back. After continuing to fight, he figures out that he must shoot Ravana in the stomach. Then, Ravana, the so-called demon of this story, dies. Rama, Sita, and Lakshman return home to their kingdoms. In this story, Ravana is viewed as a demon. But really, he didn't want to capture Sita. He was angered by the way Lakshman treated his sister, and anger rose in him. He was just being a loving and proactive brother. He had no original bad intentions. In life, we have to remember that there are two sides to every story. Although Ravana's actions are not justified, this could be a reason to to how to explain his thinking. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa.
Pia Nagala, the narrator.
Sanjana Kamath Lakshman.
Viveka Selvakumar Rama.
Isha Srinivasan as Sita. Anita Alex as Ravana. Tara Karthik as Sotanaka.
Paundraka was the king of Kashi and a devotee of Lord Shiva. He performed intense penance for 12 years in order to win the favor of the Lord. Shiva, who was delighted with Paundraka, offered him a boon. O giver of boons, give me a form similar to that of Vasudeva. Lord Shiva granted Paundraka a new form consisting of 4 arms, holding a disc, a conch, a mace, and a lotus. In this form, Paundraka's eyes were shaped like lotus petals, and he had nice hair with a crown on top. Also, Lord Shiva gave him a yellow dhoti and jewelry. Paundraka's new form strongly resembled that of Lord Krishna. I am Vasudeva. After Paundraka received his boon from Lord Shiva, he started to believe that he was the true reincarnation of Lord Vishnu. Many people admired him, and his ministers and other acquaintances began treating him like he was a divine being. However, Paundraka had long disliked Lord Krishna. Blindly believing that he was a god, Paundraka decided to challenge Krishna in an attempt to put him in his place. Paundraka sent a message to Lord Krishna to convey that he was the one and only Vasudeva. Paundraka's messenger arrived in Lord Krishna's court. On Paundraka's behalf, he recited, I am the one and only Lord Vasudeva, and there is no other greater than me. It is I who has descended to this world to show mercy to living beings. Therefore, give up your false name and my symbols, which out of foolishness you now carry, and take shelter of me. If you do not, then you must face me in battle. Members of the assembly found Paundraka's message vain and humorous. He told the messenger to convey his reply. You fool, I will indeed let loose the weapons you boast of in this way. When you lie dead, your face will be covered by vultures, Krishna laughed. Krishna arrived in Kashi on his chariot. Paundraka met him there, prepared with 2 military divisions. Lord Krishna was amused by Paundraka's imitation of his own appearance. Paundraka and his army attacked, but Krishna was quick to counter, killing many soldiers. Lord Krishna destroyed Paundraka's chariot with his arrows. My dear Paundraka, the very weapons you spoke of through your messenger I now release on you. O fool, you have falsely assumed my name. With that, Lord Krishna released his chakra and beheaded Paundraka.
There was a village named Vrindavan. In this village, it was rainy season and crops were fertile. Krishna woke up from all the joy and laughter. He saw all the roads decorated with garlands and decorations.
Today must be the celebration of Lord Indra. But we should not celebrate Lord Indra, but we should celebrate the Govardhan mountain. Stop the puja. We should not be celebrating Lord Indra, but it is the Govardhan mountain who has given us rain and fertile crops.
Everyone agreed with Krishna and they all went to pray. How dare he stop the celebration in my honor? I wonder what the people of Vrindavan will do with all the destructions and thunderstorms.
Lord Indra created clouds darker than the midnight sky. All the people of Vrindavan were scared. Don't run, don't panic, I'm here.
Because of all the fear, Krishna lifted up the mountain to just his safety. How could you do this?
You have not understood. Your arrogance and your pride have clouded your mind.
I'm sorry, Krishna, you were right. Please forgive me.
Lord Indra cleared the skies and ordered clouds to make it rain rose petals.
And all was well in Vrindavan.
Agni Pariksha by Shreya, Vedika, Maya, Sonia, Shrishna, Reina, Sana, and Hasini. After years of separation and hardship, Hanuman brings a joyous Sita to reunite with her husband Rama. As they pass through the townspeople are also overjoyed to see Sita has survived after 14 years in exile. While Sita, Hanuman, the townspeople, and Lakshmana are all jubilant, Rama stands off to the side, thinking. Sita rushes to embrace her husband, but he steps away and tells Sita to stop. Confused, Sita looks to Lakshmana, but he is also shocked by his brother's words. Rama steps up and declares that he must make Sita prove she was loyal to him during the 14 years by doing Agni Pariksha. The townspeople are horrified by Rama's unfounded cruelty, and Lakshmana begs him to reconsider. Sita calmly and decidedly tells Rama that she was loyal and she will do the Agni Pariksha just to prove that her words are genuine. Sita instructs Lakshmana to build a fire and stands watching to the side. The townspeople beg Sita to reconsider her decision, but she remains steadfast. Lakshmana nervously steps away from the fire, and everyone watches in horror as Sita is consumed by the flames. In the fire, Sita is greeted by Agni, who knows she was always true to her word. She protects Sita from the flames and guides him through them, emerging unscathed on the other side. The townspeople cheer and weep in relief. Sita proclaims to her husband that her words were always true. Turning to the townspeople, she wisely tells them that they should never doubt themselves when they know what they did was right and true, even when others do not. The end.
कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा.
The next item is called Mother's Ode to Her Child. This piece is a special choreography by me for Bombay Jayashree's phenomenal rendition of the famous Bharatiyar song, Chinnanjiri Kiliye. Motherhood or the maternal instinct is one of the strongest and unique traits of a woman that is unsurpassed in its strength and power. A mother loves passionately and protects fiercely. Her love for her children is the only selfless love out there. No offense to the fathers out in the crowd. I'm just trying to keep with the theme. Even for the great Adi Shankaracharya, who was a saint, the only worldly love and relationship that he was allowed to have by the scriptures was the one for his mother. So pure and vivid is a mother's love. That is why I feel that this is one of the strongest qualities a woman possesses, her ability to love and protect her children fiercely. When I initially choreographed the song, I visualized my daughter as a baby, but then it soon grew to include all my children and their special traits and the feelings I had for them, and it finally morphed into something I felt towards all the kids who are learning this art from me. This includes past, present, and future ones. It is truly an ode to all the mothers out there in the audience, especially the ones who, like me, are about to see their little chicks sprout wings and fly out of their nests. Travel back in time with me to the time when they were so little that nothing other than your love mattered to them and nothing other than their innocence and laughter mattered to you. The great Bharati says, "My petite parrot, my bountiful treasure, my wholesome happiness, you came to create progress in this world. My childlike fruit-tipped nectar, my speaking golden portrait. You come before me so gracefully that I feel like hugging you with passion. When you come running towards me, my heart chills. When I see you dancing with merriness, my soul hugs you. When I smell the top of your head, I feel strongly proud. If I hear someone praise you with sincerity, my skin tingles with excitement. If I kiss you or you kiss me on my cheeks, my heart goes crazy as if it is drunk with liquor. If I hug you with passion, I feel a blissful happiness. If I even see small droplets of tears in your eyes, a whole river of blood flows in my heart. You are the light of my eyes. My life is yours.
சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே என்னை கலி தீர்த்தே உலகில் ஏற்றம் புரிய வந்தாய் சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே பிள்ளை கனியமுதே கண்ணம்மா பேசும் பொற்சித்திரமே பிள்ளை கனியமுதே கண்ணம்மா பேசும் பொற்சித்திரமே அள்ளி அணைத்திடவே என் முன்னே ஆடி வரும் தேனே சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே ஓடி வருகையிலே கண்ணம்மா உள்ளம் குளிருதடி ஓடி வருகையிலே கண்ணம்மா உள்ளம் குளிருதடி ஆடித்திரிதல் கண்டால் உன்னை போய் ஆவி தழுவுதடி ஆடித்திரிதல் கண்டால் உன்னை போய் ஆவி தழுவுதடி உச்சிதனை முகந்தால் கருவம் ஓங்கி வளருதடி மெச்சியூனையூரார் புகழ்ந்தால் மேனி சிலிர்க்குதடி மேனி சிலிர்க்குதடி கன்னத்தில் முத்தம் இட்டால் உள்ளந்தான் கள்வெறி கொள்ளுதடி கன்னத்தில் முத்தமிட்டால் உள்ளந்தான் கள்வெறி கொள்ளுதடி உன்னை தழுவிடிலோ கண்ணம்மா உன்னை தழுவிடிலோ கண்ணம்மா உன்மத்தமாகுதடி உன் கண்ணில் நீர் வழிந்தால் என் நெஞ்சில் ஓதிரம் கொட்டுதடி உன் கண்ணில் நீர் வழிந்தால் என் நெஞ்சில் ஓதிரம் கொட்டுதடி என் கண்ணீர் பாவை என்றோ கண்ணம்மா என் கண்ணீர் பாவை என்றோ கண்ணம்மா என் உயிர் நின்னதென்றோ
பிறரோடு சுரப்பணியும் மறைப்புகள் சக்தி கவித்துவம் மறைப்புகள் சக்தி கவித்துவம் மறைப்புகள் சக்தி கவித்துவம் காயித்த குணகஜம் கையும் கரிகுணம் காயித்த குணகஜம் கரஜம் கத்தாய் கையும் கரிகுணம் கரிதக்கும் கரி காயித்த குணகஜம் ககஜம் கத்தக்கும் கரிகிடதக கையும் கரிகுணம் கரிதக்கும் கரிததிமிதகிடதக காயித்த குணகஜம் ககஜம் கத்தக்கும் கரிகிடதக கையும் கரிகுணம் கரிதக்கும் கரிததிமிதகிடதக கரதகிடனகஜம் உதரதகிடனகஜம் 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 சக்தி சுடருளியாய் முக்திக்கருள் செய்வாய் தையந்தகனக தையனவள் தரி தரி தன கண கையில் மழலை ஏந்திடுவாள் தரி தன கஜம் தையந்தகனக தையனவள் கையில் மழலை ஏந்திடுவாள் உம்மை கீழில் பிறவிக்கும் செல்வம் தந்து வாழ்த்திடுவாள் ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் தக்கம் ஐயம் தீர்க்கும் அறிவுடையாய் அன்னம் கொண்டலை ஐயம் தீர்க்கும் அறிவுடையாள் அன்னம் கொண்டலை திடுவாள் சொல்லும் பொருளும் அவளாகி முத்து புன்னகை செய்திடுவாள் ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் தக்கம் கிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தக்கிடதக ஜம் தரிகிடதக ஜம் தக்கம் தத்திமிதம் திமிதம் திமிதம் மடியில் தலை சாய்ந்தால் ததிமிதனம் எந்த தாயாய் என்று அருளின்றாள் வீரம் கொண்டு உருவாகி உலகின் பாவம் யாவும் அழைகின்றாள் அதிமிதோடு சுரப்பணிய மறைப்புகள் சக்தி கோத்து வந்த தகுணம் தகுணம் தருகிறத இக்குணம் இகுணம் தருகிறத தகுணம் இக்குணம் தகுணம் இக்குணம் தெய்யம் தருகிறதகதா தெய்யம் தஜி கிட்டத்தக்கதா தெய்யம் தருகிறதா